It's the lead original.
Alright. So, E3's over.
Yeah. Well, the good things are over.
Take two.
Take two, yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to understand. People that listen won't understand that.
Alright, okay, so what just happened is that we screwed up the first part, so
Start again.
Start again. We didn't screw her up. You shut your window with a screwdriver and it put me off.
Okay, but we're back.
Okay, take three.
Take two. E3.
E3. What did you guys
10.
think?
It was okay.
Not enough E's. Too many threes.
Did you guys watch on Games Trailer then?
No, we watched it live through IGN.
Adverts. More advert breaks.
Yeah. Fucking Turtle Beach.
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't bad. The pre-show was pretty concise. It was in depth.
Peter Molyneux.
Yeah, Peter Molyneux needs to fuck off.
He was happy about the dog now.
Wait, which one's Peter Molyneux?
He is
Fable.
responsible for the travesty known as Fable. Yeah,
You know what
he
Fable
does
is,
everything on IGN because he's got nothing better to do.
After the Journey was a big flop.
So was everything else he did.
Hey. Well, no, the first games he made were really good. Everything since then has been gone on.
So
He peaked early, about 20 years ago.
It was like, well, Dan, me and Ross watched everything that they did that night, that Monday night, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, that was a good night.
Like, don't sigh as you say that because it's that erection.
why are you rubbing your legs?
Because that happened a lot on Monday.
Yeah,
We watched everything except the Nintendo thing because I was on the Tuesday. Did you just watch the?
I watched the Xbox One, the Ubisoft, the PS4, and I kind of won past EA when they showed the sports stuff. I went straight to.
You now have my respect since you skipped EA because it was basically sports, new engine,
Cars,
power slide.
But there was something they showed at EA that actually I did watch.
Okay.
I think it was the Watch Dogs gameplay, but I think that was shown at PS4, PlayStation maybe.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Watch Dogs is Ubisoft.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it is Ubisoft. But I think it was shown. I think they showed the gameplay at either the PS4.
I think they just.
It was PS4.
Yeah.
But
All the gameplay demos they did at the console thing, I think.
Okay, so I mean, this E3's been mostly about the next generation consoles, which.
Well, it beats what happened last year when it was just basically PS3 releasing more things.
Yeah.
Bragging about how awesome the Move is, but it really isn't. And Connect.
Even though I love my Xbox, I can honestly say that PlayStation
Literally
owned
loves it. There are penis marks all over it.
Got that right. Wait, no.
What?
No.
Wow.
I guess that.
It's an old Xbox now, man.
Yeah, the old Elite and that.
The old
Yeah.
retro, man.
That can work.
It's a bit dusty, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can see the penis marks right there on the top. Where he's obviously went to grab it. Knob first.
Yeah, so Monday was Xbox One talk.
Yeah.
Well, they were all. And
PS3,
PS3, Ubisoft, and
I mean,
EA, which actually, think about it, EA wasn't bad because they announced. Yeah, it was mainly about the sports and shit, but they released. They spoke about Battlefront, which you were quite.
Battlefront.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront.
Ross,
I saw a trailer for that.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as they started the screen up showing what it was, Ross was like, it's going to be Battlefront.
And then it appeared, oh my god, spooge.
Yeah, just like I did with Killer Instinct. But that disappointed me, but I'll get into that in a bit.
So, I mean, after the
Fucking
E3's...
bastards.
Hi.
With the next generations being shown, I really wish Xbox One was better, but I admit now that it's not. I don't like the whole thing where you have to be online 24...
Once every 24 hours.
You've got an extremely reliable internet service, haven't you?
Yeah, shut up.
America offline.
It's going to cost more here to buy in the UK than it is in the US. And is that only because it's not manufactured in the UK, it's manufactured in the US? That's
They probably got
weird.
some
I
stupid
think it's because they
reason.
can't be asked to convert money properly. They just go, oh, it's like 600 over here? Oh, dang, have it for 500, it's fine.
But
I don't think they took currency into account. I think they just picked a random figure out the air, and I think the closest that they came to, I think they scrapped the pound dollar currency because I don't think that made sense. But the euro pound conversion rate I think works about this right because they released it as 4.29. Okay.
Yeah, 4.
And it was 4.20. Yeah, 4.29 over here, and in euros is 500 euros, and I think it's something stupid like 1.2 something to
gigawatts
to the pound. So,
and I mean, going to the PS4 right now, the way they won that was when
everything they did.
The way they did it at the end was a thing of fucking genius. They went use games. You put it up your own dick, Microsoft.
Yeah, but he said use games. Then he held for applause like a minute or so.
Yeah, with a huge smile on his face.
And
tight trousers.
And he said about not having to be online all the time to play your games.
That's where they were smart, because I think what they did was, since the announcement was pretty cack, wasn't it? Let's face it. Television, sports, online television.
Yeah, but we were talking about the Xbox One right now. Aren't we?
Yeah, but if you think they Sony learnt the lessons from that, they thought, they must pay attention to the internet somewhere because I was pretty pissed off at that.
When the Xbox One first got revealed, I knew it wasn't going to be anything about what games was going to be on it. It was just going to be about the system. They were going to do the games.
But even then, it didn't go into that much about the system. They didn't really throw down that much specs, except that it's 8 gig of RAM and has 5 billion transistors.
Some things.
Well,
transport.
I
5 billion train spotters.
But the details of that had already been sort of like starting to leak at that point, using AMD processors and it's not NVIDIA graphics cards.
ATI in that case.
Yeah.
NVIDIA.
I mean, right now I'm not convinced of which next generation I'm going to buy myself.
PS4.
Okay.
Fuck you, Dan. PS4. Buy a 360, and I will steal all this recording equipment, not speak to you again, and flog your £750 tablet on eBay for a fiver, just so I can go to the chippy.
But Ola.
That was a random trailer.
Give me a picture of that, Dan, if you want.
There is one floating around on the internet.
Yeah, I'll put it on a slideshow.
Ola is
Halo.
In case you haven't watched the random stupid
internet
trailer of the new Halo, which was just Master Chief in a sombrero and fucking poncho walking the desert.
Which was cool.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
it was hot. It was in a desert. It's gonna be hot.
It wasn't desert. It was like
desert.
It was a planet.
It was a desert planet.
It 2 moons.
Desert.
Before we know it,
it's still a desert. Dan.
Yeah, before we know that alien planet, their desert could be our
oceans,
our snow.
But it's still desert. Dan.
No, because it's Halo, not Lost Planet,
Antarctica.
where everything is fucking snow.
Plus, he's in like one of the most expensive army suits.
So why is he wearing a rag?
That probably has cooling gels inside it. Keep him cool.
Why is he wearing a rag? Mysterious. No, I'm Master Chief. Lol. JK.
What I found funny was playing hide and seek with a fucking massive
robot,
which just came underneath the desert. Peekaboo, motherfucker. Let's do this. And Master Chief was pretty pissed off that his poncho just sort of like, woo!
He was trying to do a L'Oreal advert. I forgot he was wearing a helmet. Oh shit.
Shit.
Let's go to the exclusives for first Xbox One. The first game they showed was the Roman game Rise.
I'm gonna start this with the list that we're getting it from. I still don't think it's pretty accurate at the moment, but we're using the Eurogamer list, so feel free to correct us if we're
Eurogamer.
Thanks.
So Rise Son Rome.
Rise, quick as timeless.
Yes, that's what
I'm not going away.
That's Crytek, isn't it? Who's doing that one?
I fucking hope not.
I didn't.
Was it Crytek?
No. I didn't look like it was. Basically, that game was a lot of quick time in it.
Quick time too. No, Dan, the whole game was quick time.
Everything you do except for move.
X.
Left foot X, right foot Y,
X A Y.
And it seems to me that I know in the Roman army they had the general. You you had generals and you worked as one army, as a unit.
Ooh.
But it seems the game kind of seemed like it was too easy to play. Like all it was.
They're probably on the easiest difficulty, Dan, because it was a
Yeah,
demo. Look what we can do in our game.
Okay.
I guess they
Not
didn't
like-
want to look like twats if they die. Although Battlefield seems to just...
We'll get on to that. We'll get on to that.
Okay. I'm pretty angry
No.
about two things.
Well,
And I will get to them,
Yeah.
and I will rage.
Yeah, a game that probably not interests me. The one that did interest me was Dead Rising 3. And when I was
it's not a
watching,
spectacle, though.
yeah, but when I was watching the video, it was buffering, and so I accidentally skipped past a bit. And the first bit I got to was when he's in the house with the gun and everything. And I
Yeah.
thought, wait a second, is this a new Left 4 Dead game? Because it looked like a Left 4 Dead game.
Well, the thing is, with Dead Rising 2, I didn't play the first... Wasn't the first one like the photo shit?
Yeah.
And then Dead Rising 2 was just absolute
things.
fucking... Dress as a transvestite baby walker.
On a trike.
On a trike with golf clubs and a beer hat and just hit anything. So I'm sort of glad that they didn't go down that same crappy comical route and did a more serious game.
Tell that to Saints Row 4.
The only-
Lol.
Well, Wobweb edition, fucking
Yeah.
hell. I'm not going to buy that, even though I'm probably going to buy that.
The only thing I didn't like about the Dead Rising 3 game was, you know, and also, as well as that, at E3, it seemed that they were going a lot with the whole smart glass tablet thing.
Yeah.
And with
Bit too much.
and with Dead Rising 3, the whole thing of being able to call in an airstrike
Yeah, like,
randomly.
Oh, I'm the last person here. I'm just calling an airstrike. It's fine.
Does that mean that you're going to have infinity airstrikes to use? I presume there's going to be some sort of limitation to
I would have
it.
thought there'd be a limit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the game would just be too easy. Like, I'll just stay in this house. Airstrike.
Worms.
But the thing is
Lol.
if it's not going to offer any sort of co-op play or online co-op play, then using the smart glass is going to be one gigantic pain in the ass. Because if you start doing things and then you got to stop to pick up smart glass and then use it to call in an airstrike, I got better things to do, like eat a slice of pizza or you sure do. But the game itself was pretty good. It looked a lot better than Dead Rising 2, and it looked more serious, except for that chainsaw throw, which split that one zombie in half.
No, it was a cement saw attached to a sledgehammer,
which he just lobbed.
Yeah, which he just threw.
So, I mean, you noticed the sort of Dead Rising 2's little bit, like little gimmicks in that, but it just flew over my head. I didn't really care for that franchise, but it looks pretty good. If somewhere along the line that it goes underneath £427 with a £2 saving,
Shazam.
I would buy it, and I'd probably get Dead Rising, but I think it's a game that it has a lot of restrictions.
No, I know the Xbox One is got the whole cloud thing going.
We had a good laugh about this.
And
hello, my name is Xbox. Fuck you, Steam.
And it seems to me that right now the only game that's used the cloud for any usage is Forza Motorsport 5.
Cars.
Drive
Power
car.
slide.
When it says
Play
instead
yourself.
of the AI characters playing against you're playing against people.
But you can,
Xbox,
you
win
can also
the
have
race.
your car drive as you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bored of this game. Play yourself.
Yeah.
Win all cups, please.
You play with yourself, and I will play with myself, and that way, Don Matrick will be very
Just can't
happy.
get over the power slides.
I mean, it's an interesting concept, but you know, what if you get into a racing game where basically every racer who played that previous game
Super experts.
just kept crashing into the walls? So, and it would be an easy win, but you might have a pilot.
I liked how he said, the one good bit I found of that was when he said, these aren't AI controlled ones. All this now are like player input. So these are all playing how players play. The second he said that, one of them rams another car off the road.
Yeah.
The second he said that. That was the only good thing about it. That was hilarious. The rest of it was boring as shit because it was cars. I don't really like cars. Unless they're Skodas, maybe.
What else have we got on this list?
Well, if you go down the exclusives for Xbox first.
Yeah, don't actually go down because you can see pretty much everything.
So below is that one with Willem Dafoe and
And Ellen Page.
which we know nothing about.
Except that those two are in it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Crimson Dragon. Don't know what that is.
Crimson. Oh, I think Crimson
Oh,
Dragon
that flying
was the
dragon
flying
thing.
dragon
Yeah.
when the sound failed.
Look at
Yeah,
the
that-
dragons. Just soak it in.
I got no idea what that was about.
Yeah.
D4. That's like that manga detective one.
Yeah, you spoke about this before. You thought it was.
It could be.
Was it Deadly Premonition?
It's by Swearing, the guy that did Deadly Premonition. So yeah, it's going to be a similar sort of quick time event detective interesting game thingy.
It reminded me of that weird game that.
13.
No.
I just like 13.
I got 13 in the drawer.
That's alright then.
The one where you, in the
13
in the
what?
dreams you play you're a sheep character.
Catherine.
Catherine.
Yeah, it's
That
not,
is that.
not that.
It's not that because it looked like the same kind of style.
I'm sure Catherine was. Was Catherine Super 51? I'm not sure if it was or not. No. Swear likes to do really grounded in reality, but extremely surreal at the same time, but only in certain places. Suda 51 is just like, lol, I'm quirky, let's just shit all over everything.
Okay.
Like Lollipop Chainsaw and Shadows of the Damned and Killer 7. And No More Heroes. Numeros.
Fantasia can fuck off. We've spoken about Forza. Ola. Okay. Killer Instinct. Fuck you. Free to play. Loved it. A remake. Loved it. Ships the client and one character free, and you have to pay for the rest of the content. Fuck you.
Now
What's the point? Either charge the whole thing, or just make it generally free to play. I mean, I know they haven't made a game in fucking, 20 years since Killer Instinct 2? I'm getting angry again. For the fucking N64, but Jesus fucking Christ.
So when
What that KI appeared, I basically jizzed my pants.
Yeah, it was a very big erection.
It was so big, I almost tipped the mouse off the table. I don't know why you had a mouse in the house, but
see, I've never ever
as well.
I've never played Killer Instincts. I don't know what was it out for. Was it like the Sega Mega Drive?
it was on the SNES. It was, and it was a really, really popular game back then. I think it was just 1994. I think it was.
I
It
think
was
it
around
was-
then.
It was one of the first games to fully use the combo system and also the combo breaking
It was,
system.
yeah. It was probably the first fighting game that ran smoothly in terms of fighting.
Yeah.
Games like Street Fighter have always been sort of frigid, not exactly fluid, and I think that's just stuck for the generations. But Killer Instinct proved a sort of game in its own little class.
So
Brought onto the N64, and since the demise of that franchise, they just sort of went off radar.
The demise
Everybody wanted.
The
Well, a
demise
lot of games-
Rare, I think you mean. What's that? Microsoft's got a huge wad of money for you. Make Connect Sports, lol!
But the franchise was like, okay, people want a remake. If Street Fighter can keep going and still be as mundane as ever, why can't we make another one? So when that little bit of gameplay footage, including that really oddly rapey gameplay thing they had going on stage, and Ross can tell you I was really psyched. I was really looking forward to it, and then I think 2 or 3 days later they were sort of leaking details online about the sort of characters that they were going to release. So characters like Glacius and Saberwolf and Jago and I think that robot guy, I think his name was Fulcor, were coming back, and I can't remember when I was so happy about a game. And then the next day after that, they released another. I think this is Microsoft themselves that released it, not so much the publisher. I said we're going to release the game client itself for free along with Jago. The rest of it you're going to have to pay for. And that just annoyed me because they didn't say how much, if it was going to be per character or sort of like you buy the rest of the game, But advertising that is going to be free to play with only one character, I think, is an absolute bastard. Just why it was. I mean, even pre E3, there was rumours that it was going to be announced, and even the fact that they were like, "Yeah, it's going to be free," were floating about. But the fact that they just do a U-turn and went, "Lol, we're going to just charge people money for something that we've been looking forward to for over 15 years," and just not basically give a shit. I'm
That's fine.
fucking angry.
I completely agree with you. I would have totally gone for that if they hadn't then gone, one character. If it's a case of you can get it for free, decline on that one character and pay for the ones you want, or buy the whole thing in one go, that would be fine.
Well, it was like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, wasn't it? They said that on release of the generic versions on like Xbox and PS3 and that, even on release, that it was only 70% of the content, because the rest of the 30% wasn't going to be unlocked until they released the PS Vita version, and then a further download. I don't know if it was free or it was a chargeable thing. But yeah, when the Vita game came out, they were like, "Yeah, we're just going to sort of unlock the rest of the content for you." But I wouldn't have minded if they give you the basic sort of popular characters, sort of like we were talking about before, like Orchid and fucking Cinder or something like that. But just Jago, who is an absolute cunt, by himself, you can edit out, I don't really care.
Parental warning.
Yeah. But the fact that they only give you, I think it was Jago, and I think Saberwolf is the only opposition, but you can't even play as him. But yeah, that was just garbage, and they need to sort of either retract it and make it different as a chargeable standalone game with everything there, or at least put more than one character to make it playable.
Now, I realised we made a mistake in the beginning of this video, because Rise wasn't actually the first gameplay they showed. It was actually Metal Gear Solid.
Was it? No, that was down.
Wow. It was a big intro video.
Okay.
With Stealth Horse.
Orchid, Chief Thunder, Cinder, Idol, Fulgor, Glacius, Jago, Riptor, Saberwolf, Spinal, TJ Combo.
Alright, so they basically got the original characters, but
no, that was the original.
Yeah, that was the original character listing.
There were ones for 2, Gargos, Kim Woo, Maya, and Tusk.
Yeah, they're probably just an add-on. They'll probably do it again. Just list the characters from the first 2 with a few more as a new set. But
as a quick hand job.
Yeah, but as you were saying about Metal Gear,
oh my god,
Kiefer Sutherland is the voice.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I like Kiefer Sutherland from 24, because I like 24, and his new series Touch, I think, is pretty amazing in that as well.
Touch.
Yeah, that's the name of the show. But yeah,
parental guidance. Someone just touched Ross in the willy. He just then jizzed.
Because I never played Metal Gear Solid, but I know that this one is set in the 1980s, so it's a younger Snake.
Yeah, it's meant to be set in between Snake Eater, which is 3, and Guns of the Patriots, which is 4. So that would be about the I believe it would be about the 80s, because Snake Eater was set in the Vietnam War, I think.
But the things I do kind of like about this game was that the whole mechanics of day and night. You actually have it's the whole 24-hour wait. So you can attack an enemy base at daytime, or you can wait till nighttime and then go out all stealthy. I thought that was a cool mechanic.
Yeah. It was just weird because it's not the Metal Gear that I've grown up to know.
But do you think that's because they're trying to adapt to a new generation?
I think
I completely forgot Emma Watson. She's on my list. There we go. Sorry. Carry on. I completely forgot.
Yeah, I imagine that. Well, if they made it exactly like the similar sort of stance that they made 1, it wouldn't. I don't think it would be that great. So making it sort of more open worldish is probably the right way to go. But I still find it odd that it's not really in any shape or form similar to the Metal Gear 1 or 2 that I've I grew up playing, because they were sort of, each room was sort of enclosed, but the only outdoor bit was that Raven tank scene. But even then, that was restricted. But making it more open world, I sort of think it's lost its touch a bit since Guns of the Patriots. But yeah, I guess time will tell how that's going to go.
So, Ross,
Hi.
you got any game you want to talk about?
Not
From
particularly.
Xbox One?
Do you want to keep them down the list?
Were you, Ross?
We'll rage about it if we have to.
Okay, well, one game I'm looking at,
Fucking Killer Instinct.
which is not an exclusive list, is Project Spark,
Yeah.
which was that custom where you make your own game.
That could be alright.
But my issue with that was that, you know, a lot of game players need what's the word I'm looking for? Instructions. Not like instructions like to do things. Whereas if it's like, oh, okay, I'll just make a game now. Here's some mountains. I'll make some players.
I'm just going to make dicks everywhere when I start playing.
What should I do now? You know, I'm wondering if there's going to be like a proper campaign or story mode to it as well. So I don't know about that one. The one that was really weird was Sunset Overdrive.
That was the cartoony zombie shooter thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like they were living in Fanta City or something, because all it was just orange.
Yeah, it was orange anyway, yeah. They're just trying to avoid violence, Dan. Because video games promote violence.
What else have we got? Yeah. Fuck Connect Sports. I don't know what the hell Loco Cycle is, so then go away. Ross,
Hello.
any opinions on fucking Minecraft again?
Waste of time. Hey, 6 million people own this game. Buy it again, please.
Any opinions that aren't taken from an abridged video?
No. Well, they shouldn't be going, look, we've got an Xbox One. They should say, everyone that has it on 360 that buys an Xbox One will get it for free because they've already fucking bought the game. But, you know, that's just my opinion.
Quantum Break. I haven't seen much of that except for that random ass trailer with the woman and the girl and that.
Oh, there was the bit with the woman and the explosion, and he moves her out of it. It's like, oh,
the time freeze
I'm
thing.
a super time detective man.
Yeah, apparently that was in gameplay footage.
No, that's
It's
right.
not bad.
It's an interesting concept.
It is an interesting concept.
But then so's fisting dolphins, Dan.
Okay, so
Doesn't mean
Right, while you do that, I'll buy a PS4.
Doesn't mean
You
I'll
do
do
that, and we'll see which one's better.
but one game that
Ooh.
we all can say we're going to get because it's coming on PC is Titanfall.
Yes.
And it
Yeah,
is,
without
and
a doubt.
it definitely said
Titan,
PC.
yeah,
PC,
because if you look
Not
at that
an
Eurogamer
exclusive.
list, it's
Yeah.
not under an exclusive.
In the middle.
But then on the third paragraph,
Yeah.
of the multiplayer platform games, a few are console exclusive, but will also appear on PC. Respawn's Titanfall, for example. So,
Okay.
which
Oh,
that's
Project
good.
Spark will be on PC as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fucking Spawn.
Yeah. Don't even have to buy
Because
an Xbox
Titanfall, from what I gather, it's going to be an MMO, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's a multiplayer factions-based shoot you with robots.
Yeah,
Shoot you with robots.
And I love the way of how to get in the mech can pick you up and put
It was
you
a very fluid motion for the mechs, as opposed to just being like beep bop, I'm a robot suit. It was like it actually had some AI to it.
Yeah.
Like when he dives underneath it, and it picks him up as he goes under and puts him in. That was pretty good. And they still move when you're not in them.
Yeah.
You put it in defense mode, goes in the building, caps the flag, comes out and it's shooting someone and gets back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
and also
the
with-
gameplay trailer, wasn't it?
With those mechs, they designed them to move like humans, like very fluidly as well, which I kind of like. It's pretty cool.
And the people had jetpacks.
Yeah.
Jetpacks make everything better.
Yeah.
Apart from possibly zero-G sex, but we'll go on to that later on. When we start talking about Halo.
And the other game, which
Don't say Zoo Tycoon.
looked fantastic, was Zoo Tycoon.
Emma
Was
Stone's name is Emily.
Tom Clancy's The Division.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
The one thing I loved about that game was the map. That's what sold it to me, just having that map on the floor.
AR.
But also the detail to animation, like when he's in the police station, the police car park, when he moves along the police car, the doors open. He actually closes the door.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's so much.
Attention to detail.
The attention to detail is so.
I liked the grenade thing that he rolls. He rolls it and goes around the corner.
Yeah,
against the guy. That was good because it was funny.
Yeah.
I'll buy a game if it makes me laugh.
And
It's probably
I know,
but it made me laugh.
I know we said before in this in the talk that this E3 seemed to be based a lot around the smart glass tablet, because you saw that UAV drone friend
cool,
came in and gained detection, and they did this. It's the same thing in Battlefield 4. You know,
Commando mode.
Commando
We'll go
mode.
to that a bit later on because I got a lot to talk about on that. And
Okay.
I'm not buying it though.
But Tom Clancy's Division, and that's definitely on my list as well as Titanfall.
Yep.
Yeah. The Tom Clancy games, I've never really been struck on them except Splinter Cell. I mean, Rainbow Six was just cack. I just didn't get that.
Natural blonde.
Yeah. Stop reading about Emma Stone.
No.
Stop zooming on those tits.
I'm zooming on Tom Cruise.
Stop looking at Tom Cruise's tits.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Tom Clancy stuff. It's just hit and miss for me. I couldn't really get into Ghost Recon. Was never a fan of Rainbow Six. Splinter Cell I thought was awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
Splinter Cell was one of my favourite games, especially as the CIA level on the first one. I think that's an awesome level.
Yeah. We'll play it then.
No.
But yeah, that's probably the one Tom Clancy game other than the new Splinter Cell that I'm actually looking forward to. I think that's pretty much the most of.
Yeah, I mean there was Mirror's Edge 2 announced, but I never played the first one. I don't know if you guys have played it.
It's in Ross's bag right now.
Ross's bag is right now, is it?
We'll play after we finish this if you want. It's pretty good.
Oh, cool.
You get to play as a woman, Dan.
Yeah. There's a
Tats on her.
There's tats, bro, and a. So there are a tattoo as well.
Yeah, the trailer for the second game
it looked like
showed them doing the tattoo, which was really fucking painful.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that other racing game that The Crew by Ubisoft, but I didn't.
That was the MMO driving.
The Crew was the good one.
Yeah,
there
and
was two that we saw. Drive Club's the other one.
Drive Club was garbage.
PS4.
Yeah,
But the Crew looked really good because it was. You know what? When we played Burnout Paradise,
yeah,
it was that, but much more dynamic. And you picked like a car design, and you could change it to the tasks you needed. So you could pick a really fancy sports car. It's like, oh, you need to go off road. You go, fine. I'll put some off road tyres and like barb out the front. I need to go do a super race. I'll change the engine. I'll put sporting tyres on there. As opposed to going, oh, you've just won a muscle car. Well done. Use this to hit people. It's like you change your car to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
But work as a team. That gameplay was fucking amazing.
It was, yeah.
Because that one guy kept crashing into everything. Two of them, like, actually chasing the car they had to chase, and one guy just constantly slamming into walls and other teammates. That made me want to buy it.
Okay.
Why is everyone getting text messages at me?
What have we got?
FIFA, lol.
Let me show you some games that don't.
Okay, so
finished.
I think I'm pretty
An
sure.
interview with Lionel Messi for no fucking reason.
I'm pretty sure there's more Xbox One games to talk about, but should we move on to the PS4? Or
Yeah, I think we've go on.
The Plants vs Zombies, the Garden Warfare.
That did look pretty good.
Yeah, that looked good.
I like how they teased it, because they only had the end of Garden, so you thought it was a modern warfare.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh wait, it's Plants vs Zombies. Trolled you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Although there was that odd moment when the presenter of Plants vs Zombies, Derek. I don't know. Yeah,
It's
let's
not
just
really
call Derek. He said, is it
Panorama.
No.
Panasonic.
Something. It was the second game, but I can't remember what it is.
Pancakes.
No, you guys watched it, didn't you?
Pan-Galactic.
And he did that. He did that jump in that fist in the air.
Peggle 2.
Peggle 2.
Yeah.
That's it. And then everything.
Hannah.
Yeah.
And then went
Dead silence.
Dead silence. He was like, oh
And he just ran
god.
off.
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, that was amazing.
What else we got? Yeah, they did. I'm surprised they didn't show more of Cyberpunk 2077.
All we've seen so far is one trailer.
Yeah.
But it looks amazing. But then all the trailers that they do look amazing anyway. I think it's the same people that did The Witcher. And they do really good graphics on the games. But the gameplay can be a bit shit sometimes. But it should be good. It looks to be sort of like a Blade Runner cyberpunk future with replicant humans. But one gets shot but doesn't and then joins the army or something.
Now I'm looking at the PS4 exclusives right now, and the only one that seemed to grab my attention was that Order 1886 game.
Nope.
Yeah, Lee had an instant flaccid penis over that one. Nope. He's not a fan of games that don't involve anything other than FIFA and Call of Duty.
I'm not a fan of any games set in London.
Why not?
Just why London? Why?
They're not going to set it in Cardiff, are they?
Why not?
The Order, Cardiff, 1886.
But I love the fact that
2013. Oh, bitch, give me all your fucking money.
When
vampires.
when Spark
Pew!
when Spark it is Spark who did the
Who's Spark?
Spike, sorry, fuck it, Spike TV.
Spark.
When Spike TV did the interview with one of the developers, he basically said, "So what's it all about?" Can't say. What and like every question you asked, the guy couldn't say what it was going to be about because they were still, in development of it, and he couldn't give any secrets away for it.
It's basically, it looks 4-player co-op first-person shooter against supernatural enemies.
Yeah, that's...
So basically, Left 4 Dead not being made by Valve with vampires in 1886 in London.
Yeah.
With, for some reason, automatic rifles and stuff.
So, what other PS4 exclusives were there?
That's the entire list.
That's it.
Just those ones.
Infamous. I like what they've done with Infamous. They've changed his superpower from electricity to fire, and completely would change the way that he uses it, which would be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Infamous 1 and 2 are still good games, but it'll be good to see how they change it up. Because instead of just going, oh yeah, we're making a third one. What's he got now? He's got bigger lightning. It's like, oh, he's got fire. Okay, that changes things.
But it's not him though, isn't it?
It's his son. You can teleport with it and stuff, so that's actually possibly his son.
What do you mean it's his son?
Title. Second son. As in S-O-N. Son of, as opposed to S-U-N, which is shiny.
Right.
Shining Sun.
But I've never played any of the Infamous games, so are we saying that the main character from the first game's son is now this person?
Possibly. That's what I would take it from it. I would say it's his son. They called it second son, so it could be his second son, literally. The first one was completely normal, but this one shoots fire.
If it's not, then his mother's a right slag.
Exactly.
What else have they got? Killzone looked pretty good.
Looked like the other Killzones,
Yeah.
but with shadows.
Looked okay. Not really expecting too much of that, really, as a sort of, oh my god, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty bog standard now. I think it's become a default as a launch title.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that there was no fucking Uncharted, to be honest, but still. But
well,
either way, fucking Mad Max.
Yeah.
But
That
you
was
say
a
that
weird
there was no Uncharted, but they've just spent
They've
quite a
done
few
The Last of
months
Us.
work on The Last of Us,
Yeah.
haven't they? Which
I reckon they finished Uncharted. I reckon they're done with it.
yeah,
I would say.
which watching Ghost Robo do the walkthrough, so I've been watching because I don't have a PS3 to play it. That first introduction scene just blew my mind away. The attention to detail in the characters, it was like watching them. Basically, it was like watching a live action, Dawn of the Dead film for me. It was, pretty awesome actually.
It was good. It sets the characters up for what's to come.
Mm.
Instead of just going, look at the stuff that's happened. Wasn't it great? You actually have to play through it, which is always good. Some people complain about it being really slow.
Okay. So do you want to talk about Battlefield 4 then?
Right.
And
Where do you want to start, Ross?
but Ross said he's not going to get it.
No.
Why not?
No, hold on. Hold on.
I don't want it. But I do
Dan,
want it.
let me tell you what exactly happened.
No.
Ross,
Shush.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Don't want
I'm
it.
not going to buy it.
No.
You can't make me buy it. I'm not going to buy it. sees the gameplay footage.
Oh my god!
I want it. I gotta have it. What's going on? I need to have it. Why isn't it released? Why am I not playing it now? I believe were your exact words.
Then we played Battlefield 3 last night, and I remembered why I didn't want it.
Yeah. Very tricky to find out, but what sold it for me was the building that came down, which they showed like, oh my god, this big fuck off tower could just come down. Well, the fact that you could use lifts was impressive for me.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that
lift music as well.
The one thing that impressed me was when they shot the pillar to make the tank fall down.
That was cool.
That was pretty cool.
But at the same time, is that going to be multiple sections of the road? Just that one particular place? Because they go, blow the pillar out and knock the tank down. That's great. It only happens in that one bit.
Yeah.
All it becomes is a set piece. It's not like there's a tunnel over here you can blow up to make a hole in the road. It's this one piece of road here breaks. Only this one bit. If it's like that, then it's a lost trick.
No.
But if it's everywhere, then I'm all for it. Blow the fucking world up, you know?
Well, they blew that tower up and that guy just pointed at it.
Yeah.
And the
That was amazing. They had to cut that out of everything else.
yeah, I think they've cut that out of everything up. I found it and I showed it to LJ, and it was just when the build. I don't know if you've seen it. You might have been a bit too late seeing it, but the building fell down, and as the guy jumped and sort of parachuted his way down to the harbour, he turned around, and as it fell down, he did this at the building.
Yeah, he just points.
He points. The
squad command. He just
I saw that. He does that.
It was from when they couldn't get the game working. That was when it was from. We're like, I'm going to show you Battlefield 4.
Now with added pointing.
Anytime now, guys. It's okay.
It's never happened
Just
before.
bear with us a second. It's going to start anytime soon.
Did you see it? That he just
and then he like walked off and was like, "Are we going to?"
That guy just fucking raged, and I thought it was amazing. He was like, "Oh, we've done," and then he was surprised when he had to keep going.
Like continuing, and then he walked back. He's like, "Fucking hell!" And then it started because that was the bit. Like, oh, you can use the lift. Go to the building. It slants. Oh, it's coming down. Jump off. Run. Oh, point. That was the one they did it for.
Yeah.
With the whole smart glass tower thing, is that only going to be for Xbox?
No.
Okay.
No. What it is, you can use smart glass, or you can use the console, or you can use the computer.
Oh, right. Okay.
Computer will connect to computer.
Yeah.
Console will connect to console, but the smart glass will connect to any of them. Smart glass will find the nearest active game,
right,
or the nearest available game to you, and log you in as a commander for the space.
Now, it's a pretty cool concept, but my only issue with it is that you have to be in communications with, I presume, is it that the one person in your squad is the commander? Is it the commander of the whole team?
What happens is this: they've changed it from what they used to do. When it was in Battlefield 2,
right,
the commander was a player on the team,
right,
physical player in one of the squads.
Yeah.
And to use the commander menu, he'd have to stand there, open the menu in game, and issue commands. And he can get killed.
And that's the whole team.
That one team has one commander.
But we're talking about the 4 members of that squad, or we're talking about the whole team?
The whole team.
Okay, right.
So a squad leader commands the squad.
Yeah, a commander.
And says, go attack this point, go defend this point. Commander can say that for the entire team or individual squads. What they've done now, 64 player match, 32, commander. So 33 on each team. Commander has no physical presence in the game.
Right.
It's only that top-down view.
He just issues orders.
Yeah.
And,
he can tell squads to attack points. Depending on which points they've taken, you get support to call in.
Yeah.
Like on that one map they're playing, the Siege of Shanghai, you got spawn points, and then you got like point A and point E. B, C, and D all give a bonus to the commander. I think B gives the AC-130, C gives the Tomahawk, and D gives C gives the Tomahawk, and D gives the UAV.
Okay, so when
your team controls that, your commander can use that.
Right. Okay.
Now it's not a commander who just goes lol Tomahawks everywhere. You have that point. He then goes, I've got Tomahawks, can launch, and then they give 5-minute recharge or whatever.
I mean, I love that idea of the whole commander thing. The only thing that I think could cause issues with it is the fact that people don't like listen to orders, and for players playing games. Like people, if they're in a private chat, like when we play games, we always use Skype. You can't be bothered using in-voice game chat.
And all this shit.
You know, they might not be listening to the commander, so the commander might say, "Oh, go take D," and we'll be like, "Actually, we're going to go to A."
It flashes up on their screen.
But
you don't have to. You don't have to do it.
But that could be an issue though, couldn't it? The commander could be like, "Why aren't you guys going to D? I need D taken."
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Dan. Right? Because the commander gets an overview of the whole battle.
Yeah.
So, say you're on your tablet there, yeah? On your doodle tablet, drawing, and then, oh shit, the battle's going on.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can see the entire map. You can see exactly where the enemies are. Well, I'm looking in the game, there's an orange triangle.
Yeah.
Is he behind this wall? Is he on the other side of the river? Commander's like, oh, he's over here. So he's like, okay, this guy and his squad are going to head towards this point.
Yeah. Because
he's seen where they are for a second while they flashed up. And he'll go, defend C. And then you might go, no, I'm going to go stand by B for a while and just throw a med pack on the floor. Because he knows that's going to happen. If you don't do it, and your team loses, your fault. The commander's gone, this point needs to be defended. If you're not doing it, you're not helping your team. It's not a case of like, you have to do this. He's saying, if you want to win, it might be a good idea to go and do this.
Right, okay.
I think that's made the difference in Battlefield 2, because it was a physical player. When he does command things, he stops whatever he's doing to command. Because this isn't taking a player slot. It's sort of like giving you free advice and help in the game without wasting a player slot, without taking something from the team.
Right, okay.
You can still lose if you command a shit, like, oh, defend your spawn point. Lol, I'm so funny, lol. Not calling in vehicle drops, not doing tomahawks. You're probably going to lose because their commander's going to be all over their shit.
Yeah.
So the commander can make a difference, but it's still down to the players.
Right, okay.
So, Dan, I suggest you play the commander in every match we play, because that'll be so hilarious. Hey guys, D! D! Or something like that. No.
Well, at least I got
D.
We got it though.
D!
Another reason why I bought this tablet was for Battlefield 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Predictions.
Yeah.
£750 for a doodle tablet.
It's worth
You
it.
can buy a lot of paper for that.
And a pen.
And you can doodle on paper sometimes.
Right. Anything else to talk about E3?
Diablo 3 lol.
Did you guys?
Yeah, you were so happy about that.
Did you guys see the gameplay for that Evil Within game? That looked weird.
No, I didn't actually. All I've seen is the shitty live action trailer they did, which showed nothing.
Okay.
What was that like? Did you watch it?
I watched it. It looked basically like Silent Hill meets Resident Evil.
As done by Bethesda. It's like Fallout people.
Right. Okay.
And
but the cool concept on it, one of the developer was saying was that even you might do something that might cause you to die, and you think, oh well, the AI is going to do this again, but the AI changes.
That's really good.
Which is probably just taken from what Left 4 Dead, because I think it was Left 4 Dead that first did that. You know, the AI.
Yeah, the AI director. If you restart a level enough times in a row, it'll stop calling so many hordes in, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which kind of works, I suppose. But I think what they're going for is more of a procedurally generated sort of world. So it's like, the first time you went in here, this one guard came through the door as you were trying to sneak past, spotted you and killed you. But this time he takes a different route. But another guard might come from a different door that it didn't do last time. So it's not a case of you learn how to do the level. Like, you go, okay, this guard walks this route, goes left, through that door, 10 seconds later, this guy comes through, then I go through. So it's like, every time you try it, it's different. Which is a good approach, because then it means people can't speedrun, because they can't predict how it's going to work.
Yeah.
Which I quite like. I've seen people speedrunning, on Metro Last Light.
Yeah.
When I go into a new area, I'm like sneaking through all the guards, I'm like knocking them out. I've seen one guy literally walk in, and he just goes, sneak, and he's done. Like, literally 2 minutes, and he's out. Didn't touch a single guard, because he knows the exact routes that they walk. Whereas I don't do that, I'll be like, oh, I'm knock this guy out. Give him a little hug. Ooh, got you. Punch in the face. Next guy, punch in the face. And I'll actually work through it. He's just like, he knows the exact route of everything, and just goes, and done. If they do that with Evil Within, and it changes every time, you won't get speedrunners, which I would like, because speedrunners are cunts.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Apart from Yuli. Your
That's
speedrun
right.
of FIFA was amazing. You ran really fast. It was a perfectly straight line.
Bet you ain't seen me play FIFA yet.
I heard you play FIFA.
Well, so many fuck words being thrown around.
Alright, going down the list.
Madden.
Just let it go, Lee.
No.
Let it go. Let your penis go.
Fucking Abe's Odyssey. I'm happy about that.
Oh yeah, the other thing they announced on Xbox One was your PC game, World of Tanks.
Yep.
I'm going to build myself a house out of money.
Yeah. Can you say waste of time?
Yeah,
Try it.
Say it.
waste of time.
Ah, damn. How cruel of you. I had real potential, but no. You criticised
Potential
it.
me arse.
Okay. The other game,
Oh,
the other game that I can't wait for it to come out is Watch Dogs.
I haggle.
I think
that goes without saying. I think Watch Dogs. Everyone's getting that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they don't like dogs, they're getting it.
Yeah.
Or watches.
Dog. Beast poop.
And the other game going another Tom, the Tom Clancy game, Splinter Cell Blacklist. I'm a huge Splinter Cell fan, so I'm
probably
definitely
don't
I'll be
I'll
getting
let
that one.
you play it first and record it and put it on YouTube. Then I'll get it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a playthrough.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine.
I'm gonna get on the I'm gonna get on the 360 because I got all the other ones on Xbox.
Fair enough. Obviously, I'm excited for Final Fantasy 15, but that's just me. I like Final Fantasies.
And 4.
And 15. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. 14. I've taken shits that were better than that. Fucking hell.
Wait, what? Hang on,
Final
rewind.
Fantasy 14.
Is online. There's
Yeah,
one of those
it's
shitty
one of the
online
MMO
ones, like 11.
So
okay.
fucking
So
bad.
11, yeah, 11.
11 and 14. They're basically the same game, but 14 had slightly better graphics. And you had to walk twice as far to get to an objective that instantly killed you. Oh, fun gameplay. I'm not bitter at all. I'm not bitter in the least.
Oh, versus 13. Well, change the title just
Completely
like
new
that.
game.
What else have we got here?
Yes, Just Dance 2014. Get in there. Kingdom Hearts 3, I give
I
no
still can't
shits
believe you
about
bought Just Dance for the
that. Hey,
Wii
it's
U.
fantastic. Come on, you
So-
enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. Hey, my name's Lee Wee. I like dancing. I was excited but annoyed by the Mad Max announcement.
Yeah.
Because what did you say it was first? You said it was going to be something. You thought it was going to be something when we were watching the trailer. What did you say
What?
for Mad Max?
I thought it was fucking Fallout.
No, I said it was going to be. I was hoping it would be Fallout 4, and you said it was going to be something else. And I jokingly said, "Oh, it's Mad Max." Fucking, it was Mad Max,
Yeah.
wasn't it? It was Fallout 4.
I thought it was Fallout.
Oh, but do we think it was? No, we didn't think it was Destiny. That's got space.
No, I thought it was Destiny.
Space lasers and stuff.
No, I didn't.
No.
Okay, now talking about Destiny. Are you guys gonna get?
Yep.
You're gonna get that?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep. Lasers, jetpacks, space. Oh no, my teammate's down. I'll just finish off the boss. Take all the loot. Oh, I'll revive you. There you go. Cheers, mate. So you watch the gameplay?
Yeah, I watched it.
Freaking brilliant. Do you want to help me up? Oh, I just take out the boss. That's fine. Oh, just revive you. Yeah, there you go.
Basically, that's gonna be it. That's basically one massive MMO game. You basically create your character, then you go out onto the world, and then
Yeah, pretty much. I think the term that they're using now is open world online multiplayer RPGs, as opposed to being MMO. Because MMO is create a character, starting town, do quests, level up, go to next town. That's like the standard MMO style. This is kind of like make a character, shoot lasers. There's other players nearby. They shoot lasers. Everyone has a good time.
yeah.
Also lasers.
Okay.
Lasers.
So any game that has lasers in, you're gonna
Lasers.
buy it.
Every game that has lasers, I'm buying.
Okay.
Because lasers are awesome.
All right. I don't know what else to talk about now.
I know what we can talk about. That Lee is very excited about. Dark Souls 2.
Oh, you
Yeah.
fucking cunt. Dark Souls 1, right? You know, you said after 5 minutes you were going to go in a fucking coma.
Yeah.
You saying you were in a coma, I would have already been in a fucking coma.
Yeah.
Did not like it. Was absolute arse, the first one. But Ross is trying to convince me to buy 2 because
Lee's-
it's fucking co-op.
Lee's very excited. They're all co-op. There's just co-op's a bit shit on.
Arse. I like the way the metal feels against my
Lasers.
face. I was like, I'm just gonna run
See?
around, get my
See?
ass fucking owned
Lee's
constantly.
very
by
excited about
Fucking
it. As you
stupid
can
skeleton
tell.
AI, and you're just gonna be pushing me off fucking cliffs. that I don't want to piss around with 55 quid, which could be used to do something productive, like put fuel in me car or buy shitloads of bacon. But no,
Okay, bacon, yeah.
you want me to spend all of that money on Dark Souls 2 with you, as I get fucking annoyed for no more than 15 minutes.
It'll make great viewing.
And after those 15 minutes, I'm going to throw that game right at your fucking face.
It'll be a good video, though.
What, me throwing a disc at your face?
And the rage beforehand.
Okay, right.
One hand as well.
Anything else you're going to say that'll piss me off? And if you mention Killer Instinct, Killer fucking Instinct! I tell you.
We already talked about codes.
I'm getting angry again. You kids!
Dark Souls 2. Best game in the world
It's
ever.
like, fuck it.
I'm kind of excited for Thief, but it depends on how well they do it.
Yeah.
The last Thief was absolute shite. So we'll see. And what was the other game I was looking at? Dark Souls 3? Oh yeah, Sniper Elite 3. That's going to be great, I'm sure. It's your game that is, Dan.
I never played in the
So
same
in the corner, put down some claymores. Oh wait, this is a fire escape. No one comes here. I'm dead. Mercenary Kings. I kind of want to see how well Mirror's Edge 2 turns out, but not incredibly fast on it.
Yeah.
If it's good, then yay. If it's bad, then no harm done. Oh yeah, new Trials.
Oh, they got two, haven't they?
So
They got
PS4
Trials
as well.
Fusion on
And Frontier on mobile.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool.
PS4. I thought it was Xbox, but it's on PS4 as well. So it's
Yeah.
So, all in all, E3 this year,
Better than last year.
yeah.
Um,
Yep, because I didn't even see it last year. So
I'll tell you something we haven't mentioned. The shitty gameplay of Black Flag.
Black Flag? Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh, yeah.
Where
I'm an
it
assassin.
froze. And
yeah,
that
constantly
the
froze.
thing that caught, like, that just sort of made me just go into hysterics was generic lanky nerd, I think just a bit taller than me, so about 6'4", 6'5", long hair, really skinny, plays through that mission, like that level through the forest and everything, and then runs away onto the ship. And then on the ship he has to turn it around so they can fire the cannons at the other ship, and when it zooms in on that the captain's face, it freezes, and it pans out to what the guy's doing on stage, and he does this just as it shows him. He goes like this, like head down, doesn't know what to do with himself, doesn't know what to say to anyone because it crashed a bit.
Only completely on stage, live.
The ones like Assassin's Creed, I reckon it's died another death. I think they just
They
stop. I can see what they're doing, but they should stop.
The problem is, having only played 3 and not very much of it.
So you...
Shush!
What's the
Bad, Dan. Bad. In the corner of shame, Dan. Okay, now go on.
Don't
I'll
actually,
wait.
Dan, don't actually
I'll
go.
wait.
No.
Okay. 1 and 2, Assassin's Guild, assassinating, sneaky, stealthy gameplay. 3, oh, I'm fighting for freedom and I have a boat. 4, I'm a pirate, lol! The entire thing's like, oh, look at me. My fucking flag has the assassin symbol on it. Could I be any more obvious? We haven't invented neon signs yet. That's my opinion on it.
Because,
not?
Also, boats!
well, yeah, I mean...
Okay.
Dark Souls 2!
Fuck off, you bastard.
I think the reason...
No.
I think the reason, you know,
So much fucking therapy.
they're making Black Flag was because
I'd use some
in
therapy.
Assassin's Creed 3, the whole Navy warfare was a big positive thing for players. They're like, oh, this is fucking amazing.
That's fine, but not an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Assassin is not pirate or
Creed.
obvious boat combat Creed.
But
Well, you can't really say that.
If they made a game that was like, "Yar, I'm a pirate," and the entire thing was the boat combat, a bit of like on land fighting, using the same engine, fine. I have no problem with that. But they've gone, we're Assassin's Creed. We're all stealthy and stuff. On my boat! That annoys me. Because it's nothing to do with assassins. It's boats, pirates, and booty.
let me ask you something then.
Booty.
I believe you've played all of the Assassin's Creed up until,
Booty.
including 3.
Yeah.
Brotherhood and Revelations. Honest opinion, was at any point in them? Was it Could it not have been something dumbed down and put as DLC for 2? I don't understand why there was 1, 2, and then 2 spin-offs, and then 3.
Hang on.
I never played.
It was AC2, AC Brotherhood, then it was the
Revelations. I never played Brotherhood or Revelations.
I liked them.
Yeah, but was there any point? Did it make any sort of difference to the story?
Yeah, I think.
What difference?
Was it something big? If it was little, then there was no point.
Well, wasn't Brotherhood pretty much just like, oh, now I'm training assassins?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Guess it's like your own little guild.
I mean, I still enjoyed it.
That's not the point. That's not what I'm asking you.
But the thing is, I played those games ages ago. I can't remember what the storyline was like.
Amnesia. The Dark
That was a
Descent. Machine for Pigs. New one coming out soon, Dan.
Oh goody!
It's got pigs in it.
Well, broom scared.
Oh
Stick scared.
my God! It's coming right for us.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't mind Brotherhood of Revelations. I'm pretty sure the storylines were quite interesting. It was the basic extension of AC2. Actually, the one thing I liked about the Revelations was they showed Altair's. You played a bit of Altair until you actually saw what happened to him towards the end of his days. Like you played him as like 100 years old. He's still kicking ass,
jumping off roofs.
Yeah,
collecting pensions.
Oh, me hip. Oh, that sort of thing.
But yeah.
Oh, where did I put my hidden blades? Oh, found them. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where's my pension book?
Deadly
Check,
pension
please.
book.
Right. Anything else you can see?
I have a question.
No. Yeah, go on then.
Okay, now NBA 2K14, fine. Why is it also NBA Live 14? Isn't that the same thing? Or is like 2K all pre-recorded determined game results?
Right, you're not understanding.
I'm so angry right now.
Right, you're not understanding. You're not understanding, Ross.
No, I'm not. Please explain to me, the Captain Sports.
Right, 2K14.
Yep, that's this.
It's meant to be like, you know what? We're just gonna make a shit up here, but
it's good. It's good. Just keep going. Keep going.
Live 14, fucking real life LeBron James, fucking.
I'm so bad. His lip was
fucking
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can swallow you whole.
Don't swallow me whole.
Also, I think Madden's gone a little bit overboard.
What, 25?
Yeah.
It's missed 11 years.
It's 2013 still.
Yeah, it's just missed 11 years. Okay. It's fine.
John Madden, lol. Lords of the Fallen, never even heard of that.
Some of those.
Ho Ho Come. Oh dear.
Santa. It's a Santa related game, that is.
Ooh, pardon me. I'm pretty sure that Ho Ho Come was a Flash game.
No, you're ridiculous. It's Santa sex game.
Come.
Warframe, you weren't struck on at all.
Super Mother was kind of a shit game, so I'm not
fine.
Super Motherload. That sounds like washing. Oh man, I got the Motherload. War Thunder. Pretty sure that's tanks stuffs. Don't know what the Witnesses. Wolfenstein. LOL. Witcher could be good. Warhammer 40k MMO might be alright, but probably not.
Most likely not.
Let's be honest. Dan, let's be honest. Probably not.
No.
I mean, it's not World of Warcraft, is it?
No.
Good. It's a good thing. Dan, I got a reason for you to buy the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Zumba Fitness World Party. Hype, Dan. Get hyped.
I'm hyped right now.
I can tell. That erection nearly poked my eye out. I'm looking away from you right now. What do you see? No, that's pretty much it. Everything good. Or bad. Or both. Good, bad. But Mark echoes Getting Up 2. That's either a early morning simulator or erectile dysfunction. Can't decide which one it is.
Okay, so
I think we should end on a high note.
Yeah.
With my penis.
We're actually gonna end.
I am.
Okay. So that's how we're gonna end.
Getting up.
Get up.
Erectile dysfunction. It's a good word to use.
Okay. Alright.
No last minute words to add to that, Dan? Maybe?
No, I'm good.
No.
Alright. Lol, Microsoft sucks, lol.
Bye!
Bye! Back, I'm still recording shit.